Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Hager number 307D. This is a bag of 100 metal frame bumpers, and the only time that you're going to use this style of bumper is in a steel frame. I've never seen it used in anything but a steel frame. There are other types of bumpers, but they relate to the frame type and the mounting type. So what I mean to say is Hager has their 308, which is a bumper, a rubber bumper, but it's intended for a wood frame. There are other bumpers that exist for, that are self-adhesive, tiny sizes, smaller sizes, I should say, more button-shaped. Well, this is a 307. And the reason this is unique to a hollow metal frame, I think, is because this needs to fit into a hole drilled in to a piece of something that has only a certain thickness. That might be about 60 thousandths thick, or maybe about 75 thousandths thick, something like that. Insertion is done generally with an insertion tool that goes through that little tiny hole. I don't believe that Hager has an insertion tool available. I coincidentally have one here by a different manufacturer, and that is used to go right inside of this hole and you push it into the hole. If you push it straight in, you generally will rupture the bumper. I usually am a bit more gingerly in how I do it. I will work the circumference so that I can kind of creep it in that way. I'm going to see if they list an insertion tool in their catalog. Now, we can sell you an insertion tool. I just don't think it'll be by Hager. I've really never used an insertion tool myself. I've always just used something that emulated that. A paper clip's too small, but if you had maybe a nail set, a very small nail set, that can generally work. Insertion tool. They do not have one listed in the product catalog, nor do they in the price book. So I'm going to go with Hager not making one available. A piece of wire, is all an insertion tool is. And let me tell you what the wire diameter of that is if you are looking to just come up with your own type of tool. .087 wire diameter. Okay, so something that's going to work like that. Just like that. Now I'll tell you, the insertion tool is nice because it fits correctly, and anything that's smaller generally runs the risk of you piercing through the backside. So the insertion tool is awfully nice to be able to have, because I don't feel like I'm going to rupture through the back. So reach out to us. We can help you with an insertion tool. Now, the way I put them in is I would then kind of just work around in a corner, so I'm not, or in a circular fashion, so I'm not poking through the end of that. Its dimensional properties, since we've got the caliper, let's take a closer look. The outside diameter of the face is 0.505, 0.505. A thickness of the head of the item is 0.12 inch, 0.12. The root diameter, 0.23 inch. 0.23 inch is the root diameter. So generally you're going to find a hole size of about 0.25 is what you would use for that. A hollow metal technical manual somewhere would define the size of the hole drilled for a bumper, but about 1/4 inch is going to be right on for that. And that just arrow shape profile is what's going to keep it captive inside the hole naturally. Okay. When you buy one, you're buying a bag of 100. Gray only from Hager. There is another company that has black and brown. In 30 years, I've been asked for colors other than gray 5 times. I've sold colors other than gray 0 times. But if you wanted black or brown, we can source those, but gray is the one that you're really going to bump into, obviously, all the time. They're sold in a bag of 100. If you needed 5 pieces, you're going to have a lifetime supply. That's how they sell it. But if you do need a small quantity, reach out to us. We can salvage the situation by selling you an item from someone else. I don't mean to, this is a Hager video, but if you need 3 and don't need 100, we will certainly assist you with that. Finally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Hager products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog, and some encyclopedic documents there, like an explanation on the Hager keying system. Any questions on the Hager 307D metal frame silencer or any other Hager product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.